Hello and welcome to this episode of Season 7 of W-EPS, The Beak. I'm Autumn Forbes. How many of you are familiar with the following quote? Everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. While most people have at least heard these words, many teachers truly believe them. For this reason, students at EPS are often asked to accomplish a variety of tasks when it comes to learning. The recent Catapult project in the science room is an example of this type of educational activity. I spent some time with Mr. Childers and his Integrated Science students discussing the class and, more importantly, their project. How would you describe your Integrated Science class?
Integrated Science is unique because we don't have a set of standards, so I pick chapters from each book that I have, and we kind of go across all different curriculum, and then we kind of use it as an ACT prep class as well. So it's just fun because we're not set on one thing. We get to kind of bounce around.
What's some of the things you teach in Integrated Science?
So like I said, we teach everything, across all curriculums. I teach physics. Currently we're in physics, physical science, chemistry, earth science, biology. We just get to touch on all the different sciences.
What is a catapult?
Catapult is really anything that uses levers and fulcrums to launch something into the air.
Why did you choose this project for your class?
I chose this project, and I try to do it every year because we get to learn, we learn about physics and learn about physical science, but then we get to put it into action with the catapults. And I just think that the kids working hands-on just really kind of helps them understand it better.
How did the students go about choosing which catapults they wanted to use?
They wrote papers on them, which I required first after our physics chapter. And then they had a day where they just drew stuff out. So some of them went with a totally unique design, and some of the students went with something that they saw on YouTube or could go step by step.
Like what types of things did they do well during their projects?
I think they started off really well where they were excited about it, and then there was some of them got into a little bit of a lull where maybe they weren't going as fast as they wanted to, but then towards the end, when it was getting down to crunch time, they all just got really, really excited and they worked really hard. Some of them took them home and came back, and everyone was done by the due date. So
describe the process they used to build their catapults.
So they drew out a basically idea of what they wanted to do. And then we went to the shop and we looked at stuff that we had. I brought some stuff from home. The kids brought some stuff from home, and they built them. Some of them ended up like their designs, and some of them totally scratched their designs. So it was just good to see their minds go as long as they did.
A mixture of different sciences throughout the year.
We go through the different books of science and learn the different types of science.
Science that's just combined just as a whole. I don't know.
It's like all the sciences but together.
Every book put together into one.
My definition of integrated science is all of the science classes combined into one and learning about everything.
I think the same thing.
It's something that you can use to throw objects.
The thingamajigger that launches objects.
Pretty
You
much.
pull it back and then,
It sends.
yeah.
Well, some people's did.
It's a machine that can launch a thing. It could be lightweight or heavyweight.
The purpose of building catapults is to be able to launch objects farther than you normally would be able to, which it's usually for larger objects that you can't just carry.
To have fun. I don't know.
Add a little fun into the science class.
See what it was like back in the old days.
I think the purpose of building the catapults was to do something fun in class and something different that's just not from learning from the book the whole time.
First, I started with researching what kind of catapult I would want to make and the style, and then I kind of took different ideas from different videos and made it my own with my own creativity.
It was a send. I mean, just threw stuff together, made it work. If it didn't work, we fixed it. Lots of mishaps, but made it work in the end.
Going out into the shop and getting a whole bunch of scrap wood and putting them together.
Ping pong balls.
We launched some ping pong balls, and Miles and I launched some wood blocks out of ours. Those things were sending a lot farther than the ping pong balls, actually.
We first tested little wood blocks and then we started launching ping pong balls.
About 3 days, 4
Yeah.
days.
Mine
It
about 3
took
days.
it took me like 6 days.
Oh, probably about a week and a half for some of us.
A week, I think.
Yeah, a week or two.
I think my favorite part was being able to build something and kind of switch it up from what we normally do in class.
Not having to take notes, yeah.
Probably launching stuff.
Probably launching them in the gym.
I enjoyed testing and fixing it. That was fun.
Mr. Childers yelling at us to clean up in the shop.
SB Catapult.
Probably the bonbon catapult.
I don't even know.
Thingy-majigger 9000 or Launcher 9000. Yeah.
Rhonda.
Red Rocket 4000.
I'm going to go Dylan Colm Jr.
I would say the SB catapult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Steve's.
Definitely Steve's.
Yeah, definitely mine. Like it just took the whole competition out right there.
For sure.
Yeah.
Steve's.
I think Blake's was the best.
Okay.
Guys, should I go all the way back?
Yeah.
No, I think it's
I know. Guys, look at it, right? Am I?
Go!
Oh.
Hey!
Yeah, go back. Good, keep going.
Thank you, Mr. Childers, and your students for sharing your catapult adventures with us. And thank you for joining us on another episode of W-EPS, The Beak. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel at W-EPS, The Beak. On air, in print, in the know.